Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. However, like still there isn't, so we were just casually playing for fun in the bar, and usually play like Legacy or Vintage. Can you show the Dark Ritual art closer to the camera? It's the Ice Age Dark Ritual. Hope you got it. Do you prefer cards in Italian or in English? I don't mind. I don't mind. I mean, English cards are easier to sell. Italian cards are cheaper. I never sell cards, so like if they're equal price, I get English because they're easier to sell at some point. Also easier to read for my opponent. But if they're cheaper, I'll just get Italians. Like for example, my cube foil, it's mostly Italian because I don't care, and Italian cards are much cheaper foil. And but I don't want to have like French or Spanish or German card. Like I want to be able to read my cards, because I remember there was a point in my career where I was not able to read a card of my own, and I lost because of it. Because I thought it was doing something, instead it wasn't, and I lost. So from then, I'm never gonna do it again. Druid of the Cowl, yeah, it's instead of... Wow. My opponent is not about it, doesn't really want to play Game of Magic, and we win. So, what's a good deck to start in Legacy? It depends on which player are you. I would say the best way to start in Legacy is to just buy the blue base, like the Delver. Like, let's say you start with blue-red Delver. You might just buy even like 2 Volcanic Islands, not even like play 2 Volcanic Islands and like 1 Steam Vents. And then from there, you just start to go. Because if you just buy Eldrazi or Death and Taxes, like those expensive decks that are just very far each other, it's very hard to just branch out into other decks. Whereas if you just buy like, let's say Blue-Red Delver, it's not gonna be that hard at some point to just try different decks. So I think that's what I would do if I was starting Legacy now. For Egg Black Border dual lands are definitely expensive, even here. Even here. I was lucky to buy them when they were not this expensive. Alright, they go light up the stage. This was one of the reasons to go cast down, but the problem is that I don't want my opponent to be able to go... I don't want my opponent to be able to go Runaway Stimkin. I need to kill it. Actually, I want to ask that to Mr... I don't know if... Alright, also to you guys. What do you like to do here? Do you like to just cast down before to deny light up the stage? Or do you want to take the damage and then cast down? Because I think both have merits. Our opponents will probably shock this Jailer Ranger on the stack. If you have a couple of CM Volcanics, then definitely start with the blue-red Angrisis Delver package. It's the most fun, and it's the best, and it will just let you just change decks all the time. Oh, Astra's Light in Modern Horizons? I don't remember what it does. Does it phase out permanence? I don't remember. I cast down on my turn. Wizard's Lightning. Yeah, that's true as well. Alright, what did they do? They just burned me? Okay. Not sacrificing anything, just having my Planeswalker to chill out there. Yeah, exile and return, yeah. Alright, this is a good sequencing. I actually don't mind in just leaving them with Frenzy here. I'm gonna go plus with Vivian Reed. I'll tell you why, guys. My opponent has 4 cards in it. 4. Which kind of hand would let them make this play? You know? Maybe a hand with another Frenzy. So I think I'll just plus with this Vivian. I think I'll just plus with this Vivian and just call it a day. I'm in a very good spot here. And I think maybe next turn, maybe the turn after, when Vivian goes minus down to 3, or when I have a Carnage Tyrant in play, but not now. They have so many cards in hand that I don't feel like just using my Vivian to destroy the Frenzy. Alright, now I need to find a land with this Vivian to be able to play Carnity. Also, my Vraska right now, it's on 10. And Vraska Emblem plus Carnity, it's a combo. And I think my opponent has too many things to deal with right now that it will be probably just impossible, even with Frenzy. 16 points of bullet next turn? That player cycles a card? Yeah. Alright, they're dead to my Vraska Emblem here. And that's it. The Kudo combo of Vraska Emblem plus Carnity takes down another opponent. Oh wow, it goes on the stack! Yeah, I might just take a screenshot of this, but Magic Arena is too fast even to take screenshots. Are we coming to any US GPs this year? So usually I come to US GPs only before Pro Tours, so I've been to Cleveland. I will be in Richmond. If that's a PT, if they're gonna make a Magic Fest out of it with GPs plus PT, I'll be there. No, I wouldn't play those two cards together. Wow, I mulligan again. It's pretty unlucky to mulligan on Arena, best of one. Alright, playing as Plains, it's been a while. We lost actually against it last time. I don't want to do the same thing again. We also drew, I believe, like 12 lands. Alright, I go down to Vanguard. I could go Branchy. But then I don't play Druid of the Cow basically anymore because I'm gonna go Branchy, Jade Light. Yeah, I think it's fine. You basically want to dig deeper for lands and finality in this matchup, and the Explorers just do that perfectly. If I'd played Druid of the Cow, this would have been great. I think I have to graveyard this. Morphling, you go to bed. Thank you very much for hanging around. Good night, my friend. Any idea on how the MPL League will work? Yeah, I do have an idea. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, because I want to make announcements. So since it's not clear for me if it's public or not, I just rather not say. But yeah, it's out there. All right, I think I'll attack here. I just want to raise. I have this Jadelight Ranger. But basically, MPL, it's like, there's 32 players, adding a point each one from the Mythic Invitational, the Mythic Championship, Tabletop, and Arena. So, what this means is that, for example, at last Mythic Invitational in Cleveland, I went X4 and I gained 24 Mythic points, which is a lot of points. That there's a leaderboard, and you always add points to this leaderboard, and at the end of the day, the top 4 will be qualified to Worlds, and then we will play, stuff like that. Have you stopped streaming afternoons? Yes. I changed my schedule. Now I'm only streaming from 9 to like noon and a half in the morning. Alright, I'm probably dead. I have no idea why I attacked. The reason why I attacked was that my opponent had just a 0-3, but then played 20,000 creatures. Should have definitely not attacked. I'm probably dead again. Wow, I died again to mono white. Alright, good job, mono white. Oh, you cry? No, sorry, noisy squirrel. What do you think of Horizons? Force of Free, yeah, I mean, totally. The problem that I find with Modern is that there's not much interaction. The problem that I don't like Modern is that there's too much non-interaction in the format. Like, everyone does their thing, and whoever does them better wins. Whereas Legacy is great because you have Wasteland, Dates, Force of Will, all these things that interact with your opponent a lot. So I would love if they had Forced Wasteland Days, you know, all this stuff, but then it would just become Legacy, basically, with a lower power level. So basically, if you like Modern, it's because you don't like playing the kind of Magic that I like to play, and then it's fine like this. Like, I don't really want every format to look like Legacy, so it's totally fine. I just don't like Modern. I will not like it. I have to play it, but I just don't like that, like, you know, Ensnaring Bridge, it's a very powerful card. I just don't like that, I don't know, just turn 4 combo deck exists and there's nothing to do about it. And stuff like that. Legacy is a lot more diverse. No, it's not. It's not. Modern is the most diverse format, and the reason is exactly that. It's because basically you do your thing and your opponent is most likely unable to do much about it. Yeah, people play solitaire, but that's fine. Like, what I mean with that is that it's totally fine that the format is good and it's popular and people love to play it. It's just not the format that I like. Alright, here I have to go Branch Walker. I don't think my opponent has removes for this, because they would have done it. And then I think I have to go Cast Down on this Banalish Marshal. I'll do it now. I'll do it now because then my opponent could go Venerate and Loxodon. Like, I used to complain way more about Modern, but now I decided not to do anymore. I just, you know, don't like it, and that's it. That's true. Also Tide, yeah. Thank you. I completely forgot about Tide Taker there. Alright, what do you want to do here? I could Chupacabra this guy, but I think I'd rather just gain 20,000 life with my 2 Explorer. Gaining 9 life. Ooh, Vivian Reed. I think I'll go Graveyard. It was mainly because I wanted to find a land to not shock, to play Carnage Tyrant and not shock myself. Now. This is fine. Yeah, but rotating arena cards start from Ixalan, so it's not really modern. It's like what, a slightly larger standard. All right, I think I have to Chupacabra this Sky March Aspirant. Okay. So I Chupacabra this Sky March Aspirant, and I don't think I can attack with my 6/8. Alright, so basically now I think we're in a good spot. Do we have any creatures in the graveyard? Nope. I could just jump attack with the Chupacabra. I don't know. Okay, so Banalish Marshal. Attack for 4. I think the only way they can just attack me here is with Sky March Aspirant. I wouldn't mind drawing Find Finality. Here, I'll just play Carney T and play my top land. Next turn, I'll probably just attack with Carney T, trade with... Now, actually, you know what? I don't want to attack because of Tide Taker. I don't want to give them... a token. Fuck. Oh. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just to chump as much as I can and then hope to top deck if Find Finality. So this would take me 9 damage. I think this is okay. I'm on 6. Going to return a Chupacabra and then kill Sky Marcher Aspirant. I think I like to kill Sky Marcher Aspirant over Banalish Marshal because I kinda can deal with the ground creatures. I can definitely not deal with the flyer creature. Alright, what's next? History of Benalia. That's fine. I mean, it's a very good draw. Of course, I would love if opponent just draw a 1-drop since they play 20,000. Yeah. Just play all my lands, because I might just draw Find Finality and be able to, and need to tap all my mana. Opponent's not attacking now, but will attack probably next turn. Yeah, I could have left on top this Vivian earlier. I just wanted to find the 6th land for the Garnish Tyrant. It was probably better to just keep Vivian there. Also need to go to the toilet very badly. Alright. Now Find Finality doesn't do anything, because this Menage Marshal is a 5/5. A Forest also doesn't do anything. I think now I'm officially dead. I have 3/6 blockers, yeah. Alright. Wow, let's do 2 mono white in a row. Maybe mono white is a deck. Okay, I'll go to the toilet, I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, guys, wait for me. Wow, just can never move from the 2nd block of the gold tier 1. Just open my deck, and be back in a sec. Alright. Let's try to win a little bit more, because yeah, it's going not great. I mean, it's going even. 50% win rate right now, because I think we started exactly where we are right now, so it's not great. But we did beat Esper enough, I think. It was like, what, 3-2 against Esper? Right. Zend is stinky, but I'm keeping. Just mulliganing on Arena is awful, because your opponent never mulligans. And your opponent always have a good hand, and if you move your lands here, you know that you draw Forest. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn I draw Forest. I'm playing a Sultai, which is obviously a worse matchup than the Mirror, because they have access to Hydroid Crazes and Hostage Taker, and you don't. Alright. Forest. Okay, so they have a Branchy on top. I need to kill this. I'll do it next turn. In the meanwhile, I just want to hit a spell here, so I could trade with the Jailer Ranger. I did hit a spell. Okay, that's nice. So I can stand the bleed a little bit more. If I take just 4 damage here, it's a little bit too much. No, not a squirrel. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke, but it works. Alright, so they got a Waggoth Walker on top. They obviously put it in the graveyard. My jokes are usually like that. Pretty... Said it seriously, let's say. Okay, so I go to 13. I have Chupacabra for that, and they have a Chupacabra for this. So I think we might have stabilized. I'm still missing Forest to be able to, you know, cast all my double green cards. But once we resolved with, once we dealt with a Waggoth Walker, it'll be good. Ooh, Bonds MTG is ready with a party of 2. Thank you, thank you, Bonds. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And I'll remember, just in case you missed the stream, there's the YouTube channel with a proper person that doing the editing. And I like it a lot. Alright, I'm blocking here. If they find Finality, I don't care. I do also have Find Finality in my deck. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go Vraska minus. I have Vraska's Contempt for the Thief of Sanity. Ideally, I draw land and I Vivian read it. Thank you, thank you. That's weird. My opponent shocked and then didn't do anything. Maybe they had cast down, but I don't have any creature. Okay, so let's go Forest. All right. Right now I don't have any lands to put here. I'll just drag a land onto here. Hydroid Crazes. Okay, that's the same. I still want it to die. Okay, land. No, that's the worst case scenario. So worst case scenario. Alright, I'll just pass. I have Vraska's Contempt for the Krasis. Then I have Vraska, Golgari Queen for the Thief of Sanity. But I'm probably just dead now. This was the turn where I could have turned the corner. Do they have 2 Thieves of Sanity? No, Llanowar Elves. Okay, that's nice. Alright, come on. Okay, I can still win this. Oh, come on! If I draw land here, I would have been still in a great shape. Fortunately, it did not happen. So I'm gonna go Wild Growth Walker. And they have Cast Down, they kill it. But they have 1 card in hand, and I have a loaded hand. So if they flood and we draw Forest, I think we're in a good shape. Alright, bye-bye. 1-3 no abilities. Okay, don't punish me with a Vivian Reed, please. Okay, that's a good attack. Alright, come on, Forest. Forest! Alright, don't remember what I have in my graveyard. Let's see. I have a Branchy Boy and a Ravenous Chupacabra. Okay, I'm gonna do like this. Alright, Branchy Boy is going to give me a Overgrown Tomb here, I feel it. Nope. Alright, my opponent could flood out. Opponent just play another Breeding Pool. Wow, add Explosion? That's insane. Ah. That's insane. This is a testament of how flood screw bits flood. And why I love to be in screw so much all the time. Yeah, I did not expect this outcome, but Branchy Boy. Branchy Boy. It was a gift. Yeah. Alright, 3 lands, 4 spells. What more can you ask? Out of every magic hand ever. Alright, who's playing first? My opponent. Wow, they mulliganed. Mulligan on Arena is so unlucky. Alright. Growth Chamber Guardian, a card that I really hate, by the way. I really dislike. I think I have to cast down it. I can't really pass the turn, because that would just... What if they just pass the turn of their own? Play land, pass the turn, attack for 2. I just don't want that to happen. I just, you know, trade and so be it. But overall, I dislike this card. It's not that... In the late game, it's pretty poor, whereas Wild Growth Walker can just gain you a bunch of life, even in late game. And like be a larger threat. It requires mana, and if you just draw extra while just tutoring for it, it's very bad. Alright, so we go for Branch Walker. We hit land, and I'm just playing it. Yeah, I see some people were playing it in Sultai. I mean, obviously nobody ever played in Sultai at the end, but like in testing, and I just didn't like it. Like my opponent now spent 2 turns to make a 4/4 in constructed. Sure, they got another one, but it's not a big deal. Like, of course they're losing maybe because they don't have lands, not because, you know, they just play these cards, but like, I don't think that this impact the game at any point in constructed. Alright, I think Alvarez is Contempted. It's pretty bad if my opponent goes land Rekindling Phoenix, but I just want to go Vivian Plus, and if they don't have a Rekindling Phoenix now, I'm in a good spot, even if they have Rekindling Phoenix next turn. So what you're saying maybe is now, yeah, you say it's bad, but then you just had to kill both of them. Yes, I had to kill both of them. But, you know, it's still, it required a lot of my opponent. Alright, I'll get the Chupacabra here. My opponent's Lightning Strike is gonna kill my Vivian Reed, but it's okay. Unclaimed Territory, naming Warrior, and then cast Zurtha Goblin, maybe with haste. No, okay. And Lightning Strike. Okay, so they have Lightning Strike, fair enough. What we have here is our Chupacabra and the Fine Finality. I could also just keep Fine Finality for... to just sweep the board. Maybe sweeping the board here is good enough. Because I can't cast Vraska. Actually, why can't I cast Vraska? Nah, I think I'll cast Vraska here. He goes on 8 loyalty. And this way the finality will be better. Yeah, I think taking 4 is not great. Taking 4, it's you know, it's something. It's something, especially against the deck with like Chain Whirler and, you know, burn spells. And since I don't have any like Wildgrowth Walker or Jailer Ranger to get. I mean, now of course we're on 17, so it wouldn't matter. But on turn 4th, I think it's something. But yeah, it's definitely a good play. Like, it's a fine play. Like, if you do it, I'm not gonna say, oh, we made a mistake. You know, it's reasonable. The thing is that my opponent didn't have a land drop, so I'm not really playing around them having both Phoenix in their deck, which I'm not sure of, and drawing a land. You know, it's too many things to play around. That makes me just Frost's Contempting there. Alright, so they can cast Find off their Fleet Daredevil. They get back. Let's see. It's pretty hard to beat Vraska though. They get back what? Chain Whirler? And their Fleet Daredevil. Oh no, Goblin Berserk. I have a Vraska's Contempt there. Alright, he's gonna go Vivian Reed. Should get a lot of advantage. I wanna find Carnage Tyrant. I find a Branch Walker. I might just get a Seeker Squire though, because if I reveal a spell with the Seeker Squire, I can block the Darkfleet Daredevil. With Branch Walker, I can't. If I find a land, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go to library. Make a token and so I think I'll attack. I think it's safe to attack here. How many cards do I do this game? I'm playing 3. I think you have to for Esper. But it's definitely, you know, you could play one more Vraska. Or like one more either small Vraska or big Vraska. Okay, this end is good. 4 lands is a little bit too many. I would love to have 3 all the time, but being on the play, it's huge. And as long as you have a functional land, you're probably favorable to win in every matchup. I think in the dark, I'm gonna favor every time a player is on the play rather than on the draw. And in this best of 1 format, it's very balanced. The matchup are not really that huge, and being on the play on the draw, it just makes a huge difference. So you're forced into playing like 6 drops in your deck. Alright, so my opponent is not attacking Firebrand, I assume, which will make my Jailer Ranger much worse. Yeah, I think I'm still doing it just because I want to find a 4-drop and a 5-drop. Opponent missed it, I think. I'm gonna go library here. I'm gonna make a 4-3. It's pretty good. Opponent didn't kill it on time. That's a mistake. And I can't attack now because if they go kill your Jailer Ranger, then can attack me for a bunch. Alright. This is should be a Chain Whirler from how... No, Wizard's Lining, okay. And then they go... What do they do? Attack? Okay. Happy to trade. 17 life still, it's good. Darking, I don't know why it didn't pop up, but yeah, this is the deck. Alright, I'll just play my top lane and pass the turn. I could have played on top lane so that I could Memorial end of turn, but I don't really want to wasteland myself on turn 4, since I have Carnage Tyrant in my hand to ramp up to. Basically, I'm now staring at my opponent. They go Goblin Chain Whirler. Sure, I'm not gonna cast down a Fanatical Firebrand. They might even not attack with it, because I could have Find to get back these 2 creatures. Alright, let's just see what they do. They know about this cast down. I'm gonna just kill this Chain Whirler. They clearly drew Chain Whirler now, because if they played last turn would have been better. Alright. I'm on 12. I draw Forest. It's very many lands, but next turn Carnity is gonna come into play. My opponent doesn't have light up the stage. Hopefully they don't find a land off the top. They do find land. Wow, they find land and spell. It's very lucky. Alright, I get attacked for 10. So this Experimental Frenzy was a divination. And that's good enough. I'll go Trophy end of turn. Hopefully they don't have more frenzies. And then a Carnage Tyrant will try to stop their team. Even though I could easily see myself losing to another frenzy. Midnight Reaper. No, Midnight Reaper now is not good anymore. Craft the Carnarium is played in 2 or 3 copies in Esper. And you were usually playing Midnight Reaper only for Jeskai. But now that deck is no more. You know, the card is no more good in the matchup, so you don't need it anymore. Alright, Vraska's gonna make me gain 1 life, which is a thing. Should only land off of it though. And I think I'll attack. I think the only way I can win this is just by racing. And if I put an attack to the Fanatical Firebrand, then I can kill them with the Vraska. Or just with any removal spell I draw. And I need to put up a clock. Wow, Frenzy off the top. Yeah, we might have lost. Yeah, alright. Lost again. Oh, it's so hard to get out of this gold tier 1 second step. Feels like we're always coming back there. Maybe this deck is not very good, I don't know. I thought it was much better, but we ended up losing to a lot of red and white decks. Yeah, Druid of the Cow is better against aggressive strategies. This end is bad. 2 trophy in your opener is really a thing you don't want it to happen. Trophy's only good like later in the game. On the draw too, yeah. We're basically like 30% to win with this hand. It's not a mulligan to 5, but it's very close to it. Because you basically cannot cast this for a very long time. Alright, so Branchy Boy attacking. Playing against Esper. And our hand, I mean, it's fine. We just have random creature. I'm just gonna curve out Branchwalker, Seeker Squire, Ravenous Chupacabra and see what does that bring me. Probably not too far. We gotta shock themselves. Do they have Mortify? Do they have Absorb? They definitely have Mortify because of the stops. Because if they didn't have it, Magic Arena would have just let them go through. It's worth I think 8 blue sources and 3 crises now. I don't think so. I think that shock lands are too bad. Like I remember at the PT losing to. Oh, I should have not played land first. That was a mistake. Please don't draw me. Oh fuck, punished. Oh, I was just saying, please don't draw me Memorial to Folly, and guess what just showed up. This is a classic mistake that you do when you're like, you know, overthinking. Not overthinking, but like thinking about something else. But yeah. Alright, Kaya's Wrath, that's fine. Oh no, they have Kaya to exile my creatures now? So annoying. No, the way you lose to mono red is Shocklands off of Sultai. So I don't want that to happen. And I'll pass. Could have played a Chupacabra this turn. I mean, a 4-mana 2/2. It's fair enough. But yeah, I don't think this deck is good. I don't think that this deck is good. I'll switch off after this game. Actually, I'm just gonna concede. I'm kind of off of it. Yeah, we didn't run very well, so I'm gonna just change deck now.